happens, you see Jonathan Chapman just being introduced here on the field and hugged the player that he ran out with from Breathitt County. So a lot of friendship there, I'm sure. I mean, he went to high school there and transferred over when his family moved to Pike County as his dad became the head coach of the Panther program, a program rich in tradition. And Hillard Howard, who is, quite honestly, in this area, is just a football. His name is synonymous with football in this area, and he is back on the sidelines marching up and down with John Chapman as an assistant. So a lot of tradition, a lot of excitement here. And these two football teams are just about set for action, Ken Hall. And I tell you, it should be an interesting football game.
Yes, it should.
A lot of pride on the line here, too. I mean, you've got a couple of programs that are rich in tradition. Neither one of them wants to give an inch to the other one. You know, this is kind of time to get a leg up. You know, both of them's got a lot of tradition, but, you know, they don't want to. Won't want to give up anything. Pikeville will receive the ball to start this game. Breathitt County Bobcats will be kicking off, so the Panthers will go on offense first. Jonathan Chapman and Jeremiah Akers will be back deep to receive the kick from the Breathitt County Bobcats. Folks, I tell you what, sit back and relax. This should be, on paper, this will be a tremendous football game. It'll be one of the premier games in the state of Kentucky this year because, you know, not too often do you see the likes of these two programs meeting in a game of this importance. You know, this is a bowl game, and it would be an important win for anyone on its own. So Wade Collins will kick the ball away for the Bobcats. We are ready to get underway here. Chapman and Akers back deep to receive. Let's see what happens here, folks. And the kick is heading toward Chapman, so immediately he will take the ball at his own 10 and head upfield, across midfield to the right sideline. He is at the 40 and will be wrestled down at the 44-yard line, so a big return.
Big return by Jonathan
38
Chapman.
yards by Jonathan Chapman, and the Pikeville Panthers will have excellent field position to start this game. Jonathan Chapman makes his mark immediately as he will have the ball right at the 49-yard line, so make it a 39-yard kick return. Chapman, the lone setback behind senior quarterback Ben Howard. Check that. Chad Childers is now, well, they're jockeying for position. Howard will back up in the shotgun with Chapman split out. Akers in motion. And Howard to pass on first down. He finds Chapman, and he will be down at the 49-yard line. So a pickup of, check that, the original line of scrimmage was a 44. And there's a flag on the play, so there may have been too many people moving on that first possession for the Panthers. We'll have to see what the call is here. We have a legal procedure against Pikeville, so that will be nullified, that 5-yard pass play to Jonathan Chapman, and we will back it up, so it'll be a first down and 15. We are just underway, second game here of the Community Trust Bank Pike County Bowl. You can feel the tension in the air, Ken Hall. There's probably is.
Everyone in the stadium was standing on this kickoff.
Obviously, there's more Pikeville fans here than Breathitt County fans, but folks, you need to understand there is a ton of people here across the way for these Bobcats. Howard from the shotgun once again. And he will take it, and the option pitch is to Chapman down the left side, and he will find little or no gain, but another flag on the play. So we've had 2 plays and 2 penalties. Chapman may have gained about 4 yards on that play. Let's see what happens. I believe there's going to be movement against the Panthers once again, but we'll have to wait on the call. You know, in a game like this, Ken, you know, where there's a lot on the line, a lot at stake, a lot of pride on the line, you know, and again, it's going to be a legal procedure against the Panthers, so it's going to bring up a first down and 20 now. But as I was saying, there's a lot on this line, on the line here, and you know, these kids, you know, that's what we have to understand. That's what they are. They are kids, and they will make little mistakes to get this game underway here.
Right, a lot of pressure on these youngsters tonight. There's been a lot of talk about this game for weeks.
Akers and Chase Gibson split out. Howard again in the shotgun. He rolls to his right looking for someone. He tucks it under and will be brought down at the 39-yard line. Back to the line of scrimmage. So I believe it's going to be, I think Howard slipped down there actually more than he was tackled.
Up about 5 yards on the carry.
About 5. It's going to bring up first down and 15. Check that, second and 15. So, as Belfry did in the previous game, Ben Howard is content to run this out of the shotgun. And the snap, Howard is going to be sacked for a loss at the 34-yard line. So he immediately lost those same 5 yards right back. And big number 63, Will Miller, a 6'2", 210 senior from Breathitt County, on the sack of Ben Howard. So third down and 20 now for the Panthers. They have done absolutely nothing with the ball offensively here after a great return of the kickoff by Jonathan Chapman.
Third and 20.
Third down and 20. From their 34, Ben Howard again to throw. And he is airing it out, and there's a great coverage there. The pass was intended for Bo. It's picked off, but
there's a flag down.
There's a flag down in the vicinity of the reception. And let's see what the call is here. Let's see. It was not Bo. It was Jonathan Chapman out there deep to receive that ball. Let's see what the call is here. It was intercepted. I'm not sure if it was inbounds. It's pass interference against Breathitt County, so a big break for the Panthers.
He had excellent coverage on Chapman there, but the ball was underthrown, and I think he was trying to come back to the ball, and they were holding him from coming back to the ball.
So that should be an automatic first down, and the Panthers are in business at their own 49-yard line. 15-yard penalty, but an automatic first down more importantly. So Panthers are. There's a lot riding on the game here, Ken. John Chapman left his assistant coach at Breathitt County and moved over to take the head coaching job of the Panthers. Brought his son with him. Howard still content to be in that shotgun and looking to throw. He fires to his right. The ball is tipped at the line of scrimmage and falls incomplete. Bring up a second down. 9 minutes and 16 seconds remaining in the first period. Pikeville Panthers had it not been for that pass interference call there, Ken, wouldn't have a lot to be happy about here on this first set of offense.
Looking at a 2nd and 10 now from the 49.
Howard still in the shotgun and fakes the handoff to Chapman, and the ball is dropped out there by Matt Branham. He dropped it right at the 50-yard line, and that's going to bring up a third down and 10. So the Panthers are with, I tell you, we expected a lot of ground attack here from our Pikeville, or at least I did, due to the fact they have the All-State runner and Jonathan Chapman and a long history of great running backs, but they have thrown the ball a tremendous amount here.
Yes, they have.
Howard again in the shotgun. And he heads up the right side, keeping him himself, and he's going to be close to a first down, but I believe he's going to be about a yard short. It's going to depend on the mark of the ball, and they're going to spot the ball at the 43-yard line, so make it a gain of 7. Check that. Make it a gain of 8.
Excellent run on the option there by Ben Howard.
He sure was. He kept it himself. Had Chapman to choose from. They will go for it on 4th down. 4th down and 2 coming up here.
And he's still in the shotgun.
Still in the shotgun. He has Chapman to his left. And he is nailed, Ben Howard is, and will be thrown for a loss of about 2 yards, and Breathitt County will take over on downs. So we will see the Bobcat offense come out onto the field. Quarterback Kyle Moore. We heard a lot about him, Ken Hall. I tell you, he had himself an impressive game last week in a losing effort against Middlesboro.
Yeah, I understand he had over 300 yards passing, and he's being touted as Mr. Football in Kentucky this year, along with Jonathan Chapman. So got to see a lot out of him tonight.
Some of the premier players in the state of Kentucky are on this football field tonight for you, folks. And Kyle Moore is in the shotgun. We've seen that a lot, and he is going to keep it himself, and he's got room. He is over midfield and hurdling tacklers and for a first down and still on his feet before being knocked out of bounds at the Pikeville High School 39-yard line, gain of 16 on the play. So big play by Kyle Moore as he was in the shotgun, dropped back a couple of steps, and then took off.
Quite a run by Kyle Moore.
Ball is going to be spotted at the 40, so make it a gain of 15 to open Breathitt County's offense, and they are on the move in Panther territory at the 40. Clock approaching 8 minutes remaining in the first period. Early in this game, Moore up under center, and the give is to number 20. He's looking for room down the left side, and he may go. He's got a couple people to beat. He's run out of bounds at about the 23-yard line. That was Jason White, 6'1" senior for the Bobcats on a great run. It's going to be, depending on the spot of the ball, but it's going to be a gain of about 17 yards down to the 23. So Ken Hall, they run 2 plays from scrimmage. They have 15 yards and 17 yards. So this Breathitt County offense is potent.
Yes, they are.
Brandon Noble and Jason White in the backfield in the I formation behind Kyle Moore. The give is to Noble up the middle.
Pick up of about 4 yards.
Gain of about 4. It's going to bring up a second down and 6, let's call it, from the 19. Tell you what, Breathitt County is coming out here and moving the football, Ken.
They certainly are.
Wade Collins has checked in. He and White behind Moore, and the ball is fumbled by Moore. He still is loose, and he dives on it at the 29, so a big loss for Breathitt County as the pitch out from Moore to White.
Big loss.
Was mishandled, and it's going to be a loss of 10 on the play, so it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 16 now for the Bobcats. Big break for the Panthers. Let's see if they can capitalize here.
Brings up a 3rd and 19. Quite a difference from a 2nd and 6.
Absolutely, and Kyle Moore rolling out and fires a strike to his man, VJ Fugit, and he's over the middle to the 12-yard line, it appears. Gain of about 17. He's going to be close, Ken, to a first down. And he has it. First down, Breathitt County, so a big 3rd down conversion there for the Bobcats. Gain of 17, and the ball is resting squarely on the 11-yard line, so
big play there on 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, that shows confidence in your offense. Kyle Moore with the pitch to Jason White. He's going on the right side, and he is nailed right there.
What a tackle.
Great play by Jonathan Chapman.
Excellent tackle by Chapman.
He shot through there and stopped him for little or no gain. I'm going to say he was...
Looks like he picked up a couple of yards there by the marker on the side.
Yeah, he's going to be gaining about 2 yards. So 2nd down and long. Breathitt County deep in Panther territory. And Moore hands to White, and he is nailed at the line of scrimmage and forced back. And that was Ben Howard on the stop. Great stop there by the senior for Pikeville. Brings up a 3rd down as we approach the 5-minute mark here in the first quarter. Kyle Moore back in the shotgun, and let's see what they do. He rolls to his right and fires toward the corner of the end zone. The pass is dropped out there by V.J. Fugit. And that's going to bring up 4th down, and let's see what Coach Holcomb does. He is a big-time coach in the state of Kentucky. Although the Bobcats come into this game 0-1, they have a long history. They ran off, I think, about 42 straight wins at one point, Ken.
Yeah, they did. Very successful program. V.J. Fugit was open there, and it was a good pass. He just dropped the ball.
Breathitt County will not attempt a field goal here from the 9. They will go for it. They need 7 yards for a 1st down. They need to get it inside the 2. Moore with 2 setbacks is in the shotgun. The low snap, and he still doesn't have a handle on it, and he breaks away down the right side. He's going to be close to a 1st down, and he made something out of nothing, but I do believe he's going to be short.
I believe he'll be short. There's a flag down on the play also.
There is a flag down as the snap was low, and Kyle Moore just couldn't find the handle on it. Let's see what the call is here. It's going to be an illegal block against Breathitt County, and I would say the Panthers will decline this penalty and take that over right there. Let's see what happens. And that's exactly what happens. Is they decline the penalty, and the Panthers will take over on downs. So they dodge a bullet here. We're inside 5 minutes remaining in the first period. .454. The Panthers will take over 1st and 10 at their own, let's call it 5-yard line, Ken, I believe.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10 from the 5. Jonathan Chapman, the lone setback behind Ben Howard, up under center. And he hands to the first man through. It was Chad Childers. And they're trying to get a little bit of room to operate in here. So here he was ahead maybe for a couple of yards. And let's check that. It's 5 yards. So 2nd and 5 here. So
good run by Chad Childers up the middle there. He just kept driving and
gives them a little bit of room to work with. They ball out on the 10 now. And Ben Howard up under center. Dustin Holland and Jonathan Chapman in the I formation behind him. The give is to Chapman over the left side. He has room up the middle. He may go. No, he is stopped at the 27-yard line. So a big play by Jonathan Chapman. And I tell you what, he only had one man to beat, Ken Hall.
He almost broke that one.
I tell you what, he is
tremendous quickness.
He is electric when he gets a hold of that ball. The Panther fans jump to their feet. And he is out to the 27-yard line with a big 17-yard gain on his first carry. And his dad may have found where he needs to go. Ben Howard, the pitch to Chapman, and he's coming over the right side, and he's eluding tacklers and still won't go down. He's got it out to the 34-yard line. It's going to be, check that, at the 29-yard line, and it's going to be a gain of a couple. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 8. Someone got a handful of jersey, and Chapman will come out of the game.
He showed tremendous balance on that run.
He sure
got
did.
His jersey and drug him down, but he kept his balance and still tried to break loose.
Sure did, and I can see what all the hype is about. This kid is some kind of exciting when he gets his hands on the football. Ben Howard in the shotgun, and he is rolling to his right, looking downfield, and fires the ball over the head of Jeremiah Akers, and incomplete. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 8. 3:05 remaining first period. And the Panthers were moving the ball pretty well here, but now we are slowed once again. Ben Howard talks things over with his head coach. Got to be exciting here if you're a Panther fan, as Howard looking to throw, fires the ball to Akers at the first down marker, and I believe he's going to have enough for the first down, Ken.
I believe he is.
He's going to pick up at least 8, maybe 9 on the play. It's going to depend on the mark, and let's call it 9 yards. First down, Pikeville at their own 37-yard, 38-yard line.
Excellent call there by the Pikeville Panthers. They knew where they needed to get that first down.
Well, again, you know, that shows a well-coached team as they run to the first down yardage and then turn around and look, you know. So Akers and Howard hook up for a first down, and Ben Howard's still in the shotgun. He fires one long, and it is going to be picked off by Kevin Turner of the Breathitt County Bobcats. The ball was intended for Matt Branham, but Ben Howard with too much air under it, and Breathitt County will take over at their own 38-yard line after the interception. Check that, at their own 30-yard line after the interception. So the Panthers turn the ball over. And that is something you simply cannot do in a game of this importance, Ken, is it's going to come down to turnovers and who can capitalize.
Yeah, that Breathitt County defense has shown they can cover the pass there as he's thrown twice down that left side on long passes, and it was well covered both times.
Kyle Moore on the offense, and again another low snap, but Moore handles it. He's looking downfield. He fires a long one, and it's picked off by Ben Howard at midfield, and Howard returns it to the 39-yard line. So take that, Breathitt County, says Ben Howard. You intercept mine, I'll intercept yours. So on consecutive plays, we have 2 interceptions, and the Pikeville Panthers are in business now, deep in Breathitt County territory, and that should fire up the squad. Kyle Moore.
You know, Breathitt County's had problems every time tonight when they've been in the shotgun on that snap. The snap's been low on every time. This one skipped on the ground.
And I tell you what, Coach Holcomb across the way, he's awfully successful over there, so you know he's going to be talking to somebody about that. High formation behind Howard. He drops back and fires a strike. Completed at the 30-yard line and down to the 29. Pass is completed to Chase Gibson. We approach the 2-minute mark here in this football game. The big sophomore tight end, Chase Gibson, on the reception. Ball marked right at the 30, so second down and 1. Gain of 9 on the play. I would bet that it's going to Chapman, but we'll see. You have Chad Childers, and he gets the call up the middle, and he's got some room. He's down to the 20 and thrown down to the 18-yard line, gain of 12. So like everybody else in the house, they were probably betting that Chapman was going to get the ball, but the give was to the first man through, Chad Childers, for an excellent running play. Ball down to the 19, make it, and gain of 11.
Excellent call there by the Panthers again, as they're prepared to play tonight.
They sure are. They're starting to move the ball, showing some confidence here as they've gotten rid of some of those early game jitters. And Howard back to play action pass. He rolls to his left and fires toward the end zone. He's lofted up there again, and the Pikeville Panther defender, Matt Branham, had to play defender that time as he batted the ball away.
He saved an interception there, Danny.
He sure did, as V.J. Fugit was zoned in on that one, and ball was batted away by the Pikeville defender. So a lot of times you see it the other way around, but not tonight, as they batted away. So 1 minute, 10 seconds remaining first period. Panthers with a 2nd and 10 from the 18. Let's see what happens here. Ben Howard from the shotgun. Chapman to his right. And he fires a strike. And it's bobbled and into the hands of Breathitt County. An interception. And let's see who came up with it. Josh Ritchie. As the ball was batted around there and bobbled by Matt Branham and into the hands of Matt Ritchie for the Bobcats. And Breathitt County Bobcats will take over right there after the interception. So turnovers back and forth, Ken. Panthers were driving, but the turnovers will kill you every time.
The second interception there for Ben Howard, but that one definitely wasn't his fault. He hit the receiver right in the hands, and he lost control of the ball and it into the Breathitt County hands.
Breathitt County takes over on their own 17, 1st and 10, 1:05 remaining. A high snap this time, and Moore brings it down and fires a strike, but it's going to be a gain of about a yard. As he fired a bullet out there. I didn't quite catch what's that guy's number? I believe that's Jason White out there on the reception. No, check that. B.J. Fugit out there on the reception. And inside a minute to play here, first quarter. Gain of 3. 2nd and 7 for the Bobcats.
Well, they got the snap off the ground on those low snaps.
Yeah, they
almost went over his head.
Almost went over his head, and this time a pretty good snap, and he fires a strike out there to Richie. Man on the interception, and he's going to be forging ahead for a gain of 3 or 4 yards, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down and short. But that's going to end the first quarter, and after 1 quarter of play, your score, the Panthers nothing and the Bobcats nothing. We'll be right back. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.
Watch out for the new Pepsi can.
Seeing some of the newest happenings at Happy Mart. We're bringing together some new combinations. Shelby Happy Mart has just opened a new Pizza Hut for the Shelbyana area. We have a new location now open on Caney Highway featuring Mama's Deli. And in Staffordsville, we now have a full-service Taco Bell with inside seating, plus the convenience of a drive-thru. Make sure you register at your favorite Happy Mart for the Arctic Cat ATV 4x4 to be given away on Labor Day.
What makes you so tough? So what makes the New Holland Super Boom so tough? Everything. See your New Holland dealer today and put the toughest skid steer loader on the market to work for you.
Hello, my name is Stacy Marshall. Uninsured and underinsured insurance coverage is extremely important to you and your family. When you're injured in an automobile accident, understanding this coverage may be the difference in seeing that you and your family are treated fairly by the insurance company. If you would like to discuss your coverage, bring in your policy and I will review it for free. At Vanover Hall and Bartley, your rights are our concern.
Vanover Hall and Bartley, your rights, our concern.
Hey, man. Back here for second quarter action at the 14th annual Community Trust Bank Pike County Bowl. There's no score here in game 2, Ken Hall, as both teams have moved the ball well at times. Just can't get anything going.
You know, the turnovers have played a big part here, as we've seen 2 interceptions thrown by Pikeville and 1 by Breathitt County.
The Bobcats with a 3rd and 3 from their own 24-yard line. Let's see what Coach Holcomb does. He brings his troops out in an I formation. He has Wade Collins and Jason White behind Kyle Moore. Hand to White, and he's going to be close to first down yardage. And I believe he's got it. And let's see what the spot of the ball is, but I believe he's got enough for the first down. He does. So first down, Breathitt County from their 29-yard line, gain of 5. So the second quarter is underway. No score in your game. Breathitt County looks impressive on offense, as does the Panthers, and both of them have made mistakes and turned the ball over. That's the only thing that's stopped the offenses. Moore with the rollout. He finds Fugit, and he is nailed immediately as he receives the ball there. Aaron Collins nails him right there in his tracks.
Great defensive play. He nailed him as soon as he touched the ball.
As soon as he caught it. It was a gain of 4, but it was definitely not going to be any more. That rhyme, didn't it, Ken? I'll tell you what, folks, this is an entertaining football game. 11 minutes, 5 seconds remaining in the first half. And from the shotgun, Moore, he's got 4 receivers, and he fires it out there to Richie on the left side. He has got first down and more. He's going to be run out of bounds by Ben Howard at about the 46-yard line. So first down, and the Bobcats are moving. As long as they can keep those chains rolling, they'll make it tough. Check it at the 47-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Bobcats. And I'll tell you what, Ken Hall, this Kyle Moore is all they said and more.
Yeah, he's completed 5 out of 6 passes thus far for 41 yards.
Moore from the shotgun, he fires over the middle. He has his man. It's Anthony Johnson.
Anthony Johnson.
He's over into Panther territory down to the 40-yard line. So another first down. They keep moving the chains. And let's notice here, Ken, Breathitt County is not, they're in a no-huddle offense here. They are rushing to that line of scrimmage. They are moving the ball. They are inside the 40. Check it at the 39. And Kyle Moore again from the shotgun. He has Jason White to his immediate right. And the give is to White over the left side. He's spinning off with tackles. He has some room. He's down to the 33. And a gain of about 6. So 2nd and 4. Coming up here for the Bobcats. Ken Hall, these two teams have got some offense going, buddy.
Yes, they have. We will see some scoring here pretty soon if the turnovers stop.
That's the only thing that's kept both these teams out of the end zone is, and it's hard to say they're not playing well defensively. It's just two potent offenses. And Moore back again to pass, and the ball is tipped at the line of scrimmage and falls incomplete. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 4 from their Panther 33.
He's trying to set up a screen there with Anthony Johnson, and he overthrew him on that one. One of the few times he's been off tonight. Kyle Moore's thrown the ball 8 times, completed 6 passes for 55 yards.
So, excellent quarterbacking effort here. Let's see what happens. Inside 10 minutes in the first half. And again, another low snap, and that's been a critical play here, and the pass is to Richie. He has a first down and more. He's got a couple of men to beat, and he is going to go. Touchdown, Breathitt County. 9 minutes and 40 seconds, and a cannon just went off Ken Hall, and I thought my heart stopped. But 9 minutes, 39 seconds remaining in the first half, and the Breathitt County Bobcats have broken this game open here. They are up 6-0. And a rather subdued Pikeville Panther crowd now finds their group trailing. Adam Spencer lining up to attempt the extra point. Adam, a junior at Breathitt County High School. And the low snap, but the kick is up and perfect. And your score, with 9 minutes and 39 seconds remaining, your score, Breathitt County 7, the Pikeville Panthers nothing. We'll be right back. This is the Intermountain Sports Network.
We are Moore Auto Group, and we proudly represent the big 3 automakers in America. The bases are loaded, and coming to the plate is the top 3 in the batting order. With huge savings and a wide selection, Moore Auto Group can clear the bases with just one swing and give you a near no-hitter with financing as low as 0.9%. The bases are loaded, and the lineup is set, so come in and drive one home today. And don't forget, at Moore Automotive Group in Williamson and Gilbert, we will beat any legitimate deal.
State Electric in Pikeville invites you to enter the world of beautiful lighting that can give your home an elegance like never before. Enjoy breathtaking crystal and brass chandeliers. Quality lighting from manufacturers such as Thomas, Halo, and Kiesler. Craft-made ceiling fans. Set the proper mood for your particular atmosphere with track and recess lighting, and complete your decor with beautiful lamps, pictures, and accessories. State Electric will gladly work with you in choosing your custom lighting. Call them today.
This is State Representative Chris Ratliff. Football season is here again, and I'd like to wish the players, cheerleaders, coaches, and fans good luck this season. As a former football player in high school and college, I know football is a great way to learn the values of hard work, teamwork, and dedication. Sports are a great way for our kids to be involved in something positive. Say no to drugs and yes to sports. Good luck and have a great
Growing up, Lyle Blackburn was taught solid mountain values, hard work, fairness, and dedication.
As Lyle's mom, I am so proud of my son, and I'm glad he's running for this office for all the right reasons.
I've known Lyle Blackburn my whole life, and I know he's a really hard worker, and he'll work really hard to bring in good jobs for Pike County and District 1.
Lyle's fair and honest. He's someone who'll listen. He's who we need for District 1 for our future.
Lyle Blackburn, Democrat for District 1.
There are many reasons for pre-planning funerals. Peace of mind, sparing family difficult decisions, paying for tomorrow's services at today's prices. But none is more important than making someone's loss a little less empty. For a free brochure on pre-planning, call or stop by Hall Funeral Home.
Danny Van Hoos, Ken Hall, and Dr. Don. 9 minutes, 39 seconds remaining in the first half. Breathitt County has broken out on top here as Wade Collins set to kick the ball away. Jonathan Chapman and Jeremiah Akers back deep to receive. The ball is kicked directly to Akers, who receives it at his 15, and he heads upfield cuts across the middle of the field, and he's going to be brought down by B.J. Fugit at the 32-yard line. So a return of about 17 yards there for the Pikeville Panthers. They will go back on offense, trailing now 7-0 for the first time in this game.
Very impressive drive by the Breathitt County Bobcats there.
Sure was. They seemed to have a game plan and executed it to perfection. We're at 9:31 remaining in the first half. Ben Howard back in the game at quarterback. In the shotgun, Jonathan Chapman to his left, and a pitch is to Chapman. It's low. Chapman's going to have to dive for it, and the ball goes out of bounds, and the Panthers will maintain possession, but the pitch was low. Chapman had absolutely no chance on that one. Let's see where they spot it. They're going to spot it at the 34-yard line, so on the play, they were able to gain a couple of yards. It squirted out of bounds a couple of yards up. So second down and 8 for the Panthers. Ben Howard now up under center with Chapman, the man, and he's pitched it to him, and he's looking for an option pass, and he has got his man, Jeremiah Akers, but it's incomplete. Intended for Jeremiah Akers, as the pitch was to Chapman, and he rolled out for the halfback pass, and they come up empty. Ball was a little bit underthrown there, but well covered also by the Breathitt County defense. 3rd and 8 coming up here for the Panthers.
Big play here for the Panthers.
Sure is, Ken. I tell you, they need to get some momentum shifted back to them. Right now, Breathitt County's playing with a lot of emotion, and rightly so. They have the lead. Ben Howard back to pass again. He's looking for Chapman, and it's complete. And Chapman's going to be ahead for he's going to be close to first down yardage at the 42-yard line. Let's see where they mark it. He needed 8, and the ball is at 34. So let's see what the call is here. And he's going to be close. I believe he's going to be first down. So big play, Jonathan Chapman on the reception from Ben Howard. Enough to get the first down. So 9 minutes and 5 seconds remaining. The Panthers have a first down at their own 43.
Here's an interesting statistic, Dan. Ben Howard has completed 3 passes out of 9 He's thrown 9 passes with 3 completions for 27 yards. All 3 completions have been 9 yards.
Well, I tell you what, he would be having himself a great game if he wasn't making some incomplete passes. But he's had a couple picked off. One was not his fault, but an interception nonetheless. And we have a flag on the play, illegal procedure against the Panthers, so they're heading in the wrong direction again. So first down and 15 from their own 38-yard line. And Coach Chapman's showing some frustration on the sidelines, Ken, and I tell you, he's probably going to have some serious conversation with some folks at halftime. Ben Howard now pitches the ball back to Chapman. He's got some, no, he's going to be stopped at the 40, and there's a scramble for it. And they say it was down inbound, so the clock keeps moving. We're inside 8.5 minutes, and he's going to be just across the 40, so let's call it gain of about 3. Third down and 12 coming up. No, second down and 12. Check that.
You know, Danny, this is probably not what Breathitt County expected to see tonight. They thought they'd see a lot more of Jonathan Chapman. As I said, that Ben Howard has thrown 9 passes tonight. Jonathan Chapman has just carried the ball 3 times thus far, and he's picked up 22 yards. So
we have an official timeout, but you know, I tell you, I think what it is you know, you alluded to it, that they were concerned about some people maybe taking a cheap shot or something at Jonathan Chapman. You hate to speculate, but was much of a heralded runner as he is, it's surprising that he hasn't handled the ball as much, as no more than he has. So Chapman in the I formation along with Childers, and Ben Howard airing it out. He's got Akers wide open, and great over the shoulder catch. Beautiful catch all the way down to the Breathitt County 29-yard line. Beautiful pass play, Ben Howard to Jeremiah Akers. And that play is going to go for 29 yards.
29 yards.
And it could have been for a touchdown, I'll tell you, Ken, because there was nobody in a mile of Jeremiah Akers with a blue jersey on.
The pass was just thrown too close to the sideline for him to come down with it and stay in bounds.
It sure was, but an excellent play. So that'll change things a little bit. Panthers in business now. And Ben Howard again in the shotgun. The give is to Chapman. He's hitting the backfield, and he gets back to
right as a receiver.
And Howard fires the ball in the area of Akers, and he is intercepted by V.J. Fugit. So
V.J. Fugit is quite a receiver. He's caught 3 passes from Kyle Moore tonight for 24 yards, and he's caught a couple of Ben Howard passes. So
he likes being around that football. And Kyle Moore, with 6:56 remaining in the first half, pitches it to Jason White over the left side. He's spinning away from tacklers and will be thrown for about a yard loss, as he was hit just as he got to the line of scrimmage, but knocked back as Jason Anderson was on the stop for the Panthers. Pikeville Panthers
looking at a 2nd and 10 now.
They have a lot of offense tonight, but absolutely nothing to show for it after 3 interceptions. Moore from the shotgun, another high snap. He fires a strike and he's going to be short of the first down. I didn't catch the number. That's Jason Ritchie again.
Jeremiah Akers with an excellent play there. He was on the receiver as soon as he got the ball.
It's Ritchie again. Is one of the favorite targets, it appears, Ken, for not only for Kyle Moore, but also Ben Howard. And 3rd and 4. Moore in the shotgun. He has plenty of time. He fires a strike to Jason White over the middle. He's across midfield and still going. He may go. He is at the 30, the 25, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Breathitt County. A 69-yard touchdown play and no flags on the field. So this game is going to get ugly if you are a Panther fan in a hurry, as the Breathitt County Bobcats have jumped out on top here early in the second half. 13-0. 5 minutes and 29 seconds remaining, second quarter. Bobcats will attempt a point after. Adam Spencer, a 5'8" junior, Breathitt County, line up to boot the extra point. So if you're a Panther fan, you've got to have a little bit of wind taken out of your sails now, Ken.
Yeah, this has to put a lot of pressure on them now, going down here, well, 13-0.
Low snap, and the kick is up and no good. Off to the left, and it will be some sort of redemption. And assistant coach Hillard Howard is running out onto the field and encouraging his troops to hustle up and show some life with 5 minutes and 29 seconds remaining. We will be back. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.
Watch out for the new Pepsi can.
Seeing some of the newest happenings at Happy Mart. We're bringing together some new combinations. Shelby Happy Mart has just opened a new Pizza Hut for the Shelbyana area. We have a new location now open on Caney Highway featuring Mama's Deli. And in Staffordsville, we now have a full-service Taco Bell with inside seating, plus the convenience of a drive-thru. Make sure you register at your favorite Happy Mart for the Arctic Cat ATV 4x4 to be given away on Labor Day.
What makes you so tough? So what makes the New Holland Super Boom so tough? Everything. See your New Holland dealer today and put the toughest skid steer loader on the market to work for you.
Hello, my name is Stacy Marshall. Uninsured and underinsured insurance coverage is extremely important to you and your family. When you're injured in an automobile accident, understanding this coverage may be the difference in seeing that you and your family are treated fairly by the insurance company. If you would like to discuss your coverage, bring in your policy and I will review it for free. At Vanover Hall and Bartley, your rights are our concern.
Vanover Hall and Bartley, your rights, our concern.
And Don Bevins, we are back here at Pikeville High School. So Breathitt County Bobcats now have opened up a 13-0 lead. Five minutes and 29 seconds to go here in the first half of play. And Wade Collins boots it in the direction of Jeremiah Akers, and he has the ball. And sprinting up the field, he's going to be out to about the 43-yard line before he's hauled down right there. The Panthers will take over, but they find themselves trailing now, 13-0. Hillard Howard on the sidelines barking instructions to his son, Ben. He heads out for action here. Panthers have not been successful through the air. However, the time is going to be urgent for them to make some yardage quick. Ben Howard from the shotgun takes a low snap and looking for room. He has Chapman at the 45, and he's going to be brought down at the 44-yard line. So gain of 1. That's going to pick up of about 2, second down and 8. And we have a timeout on the field as the Pikeville Panthers have taken a timeout. 4 minutes, 53 seconds remaining in the first half. Breathitt County leads the Panthers 13-0. We'll be right back. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.
We are Moore Auto Group, and we proudly represent the big three automakers in America. The bases are loaded, and coming to the plate is the top three in the batting order. With huge savings and a wide selection, Moore Auto Group can clear the bases with just one swing and give you a near no-hitter with financing as low as 0.9%. The bases are loaded, and the lineup is set, so come in and drive one home today. And don't forget, at Moore Automotive Group in Williamson and Gilbert, we will beat any legitimate deal.
State Electric in Pikeville invites you to enter the world of beautiful lighting that can give your home an elegance like never before. Enjoy breathtaking crystal and brass chandeliers. Quality lighting from manufacturers such as Thomas, Halo, and Kiesler. Craft-made ceiling fans. Set the proper mood for your particular atmosphere with track and recess lighting, and complete your decor with beautiful lamps, pictures, and accessories. State Electric will gladly work with you in choosing your custom lighting. Call them today.
This is State Representative Chris Ratliff. Football season is here again, and I'd like to wish the players, cheerleaders, coaches, and fans good luck this season. As a former football player in high school and college, I know football is a great way to learn the values of hard work, teamwork, and dedication. Sports are a great way for our kids to be involved in something positive. Say no to drugs and yes to sports. Good luck and have a great
Growing up, Lyle Blackburn was taught solid mountain values, hard work, fairness, and dedication.
As Lyle's mom, I am so proud of my son, and I'm glad he's running for this office for all the right reasons.
I've known Lyle Blackburn my whole life, and I know he's a really hard worker, and he'll work really hard to bring in good jobs for Pike County and District 1.
Lyle's fair and honest. He's someone who'll listen. He's who we need for District 1 for our future.
Lyle Blackburn, Democrat for District 1.
There are many reasons for pre-planning funerals. Peace of mind. Sparing family difficult decisions. Paying for tomorrow's services at today's prices. But none is more important than making someone's loss a little less empty. For a free brochure on pre-planning, call or stop by Hall Funeral Home.
Danny Van Hoos, Ken Hall, and Dr. Don, we are back here at Pikeville High School as the Pikeville Panthers find themselves in a hole, 13-0. Ben Howard under center. In the I formation is Jonathan Chapman and Chad Childers. The give is to Childers up the middle, and he's going to be stopped and pushed back at about the 47-yard line. Gain of about 2. That's going to bring up a long 3rd down and 6. Big 3rd down play coming up here for the Panthers, Ken Hall.
Yes, this is a crucial down here. They need to keep this drive alive and try to get some points here before we go to the halftime break.
Keep hope alive. That's the key here. And Ben Howard from the shotgun, 3rd down and 6 from his own 47-yard line. He has 4 receivers split out, one of which is Jonathan Chapman, and he's going to be sacked in the backfield. Sacked at the 43-yard line, loss of 4, and it's going to bring up 4th down and 10. And excellent coverage out there by the Bobcats. And you got to feel like they may go for it here, Ken, from their own 43.
Looks like the punting unit's coming in now, Danny.
But they have changed their mind. They initially looked as if they were going to go for it. They have decided to punt the ball away to the Bobcats. 3 minutes, 34 seconds remaining. Kyle Bowe back to punt. Back deep to receive is Jason White and V.J. Fugit for the Bobcats. Bowe standing at his own 31-yard line, and he will take a 2-step and booms a kick toward Fugit, who receives it at his own 24, and he is going to lose some yardage on the return as he is gang tackled by the Panther special teams. Excellent coverage there by the Panthers, and Breathitt County is going to take over at their own 20.
He took a beating there.
He sure did, Ken, and I tell you what, the Panthers got back well on defense that time.
Three minutes and 8 seconds to go here before the half. It's very important that Pikeville shut them down this time. Don't let them put any more points on the board. are already down 13-0.
A lot of people here watching this game, a lot of interest. There are people down both sidelines and in one end zone. It is a packed house here. Pikeville High School, Community Trust Bank, Pike County Bowl. Kyle Moore up under center. High formation behind him, and the give is to White, and he is over the middle and up to the 35-yard line, a gain of 14 yards. So an excellent run there by Jason White, and he has had a big hole there to run through. You could have driven a Mack truck through there.
Jason White has 7 carries for 43 yards tonight, and of course he caught 1 pass for 69 yards and a touchdown.
Byron Smith and Jason White in the I formation behind Kyle Moore, and the give is to Smith up the middle, and he's got some running room, and he's out to the 45-yard line. And he's going to have another Breathitt County first down after a gain of 11. And so 2 quick running plays straight up the middle. Panthers are looking a little flat here at this point. So a lot of movement here by the Bobcats as they are looking impressive offensively here, Ken.
They certainly are.
High formation. The pitch is to White over the left side, and he has got some room. He is going to have first down and more, and he's out into Panther territory down to the 40-yard line. So a gain of about 15 yards. So there is a flag on the play, however, and let's see what the call is. It's going to be a holding Breathitt County. So Panthers have dodged a bullet momentarily here as they have going to back things up just a little bit. But 2 minutes, 17 seconds remaining before halftime. And that's going to push things back just a little bit for the Bobcats. They're going to have the ball at their own 38-yard line. So the run was nullified. That's going to bring up a first down still, but I believe it's going to be first and
about 17 yards.
17 yards, it looks like.
Big break there for the Panthers as Breathitt County was driving again.
Sure were. And Kyle Moore up under center. He has a man in the slot, and he's given to the first man through. That is Byron Smith, 5'9" senior. He gets little or no gain there, maybe a yard. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 16 for the Bobcats.
We're under the 2-minute mark now to go in the first half.
Second down and 16, 1 minute and 45 seconds and counting, and Moore from the shotgun. He has 4 receivers. He fires a strike at on the left sideline to Richie, and he dives out of bounds at the 48-yard line. Pickup of about 9, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and 7 for the Bobcats. As Breathitt County continuing to move the football in excellent fashion here. But they are now facing a critical 3rd down here as we are approaching a minute 30 remaining in the first half.
Was that Richie on that catch again?
That was Richie again.
He's already caught 5 passes tonight for 63 yards.
And has an interception on defense. So the give is to White up the middle. He's going to be forced to... He is going to be stopped. I thought he was going to have enough for the first down, but he's going to gain about 6 yards. And
great tackle there by Jeremiah Akers to prevent him from getting the first down.
Akers dove in there and shut him down, so that's going to bring up a 4th and 2, gain of 5. He's in Panther territory at the 47-yard line, and Breathitt County is going to go, and the players are encouraging their fans. And, folks, there is a lot of them here. We are inside 1 minute, and they are going for it here. 4th and 2 from the Panther 47. Coach John Chapman for the Panthers shouting instructions to his defense. Moore under center and a wishbone backfield, and whistle on the play. I think it's going to be delay a game, and that
Yes,
it is. So the Bobcats couldn't get organized, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 7. And let's see if Mike Holcomb changes his mind here. It appears he will. It appears he will bring in his punting unit. Jonathan Chapman already back deep to receive. So I'm sure he knows what the punting unit for the Bobcats looks like, Ken.
I'm sure he does.
So we are inside 40 seconds remaining first half of action here, as the Breathitt County Bobcats will be forced to punt. Jason White will do the punting. Jonathan Chapman and Jeremiah Akers back deep to receive. And White's kick is a excellent kick, angled toward Chapman. He will receive it at his 20 and reverse it to Akers, who has some room. He is at the 25 to 30 and will be brought down hard at the 35-yard line. But a great play there as Jonathan Chapman received the ball and reversed it to Jeremiah Akers. So an excellent play there as
Yes,
the Panthers they're trying everything they can here, Ken. 25 and a half seconds remaining, first half. The Panthers will take over at their own 35-yard line. And this has been a first half that has been interesting, to say the least. High formation behind Ben Howard. Let's see what the Panthers do here. He's going to pass. He looks to his right, fires a strike out there to Jeremiah Akers. He is close to a first down. And if he has it, they'll stop the clock to move the chains, and that's what will happen. 16.9 seconds remaining first half. Ball will be spotted at the 45-yard line. And there's a flag on the play, and it's against the Panthers. So all that for naught, Ken.
Well, this was at the end of the play. The completion still stands. It's marked off 15 yards from the point of the completion.
Ball pushed back to the 30-yard line now, so the Panthers lose 30 on that clipping call. So right at the end of the play, there was a late flag come in. So the clock winding down to 10 seconds and beyond, and this will do it for the first half. Ben Howard back, and no, he hands off. First man through, Chad Childers. He has some room. He is at midfield and dragged down in Breathitt County territory, but that will do it. And after one half of play, the Breathitt County Bobcats lead the Pikeville Panthers 13-0. 14th annual Community Trust Bank Pike County Bowl will be back. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.
Watch out for the new Pepsi can.
Seeing some of the newest happenings at Happy Mart. We're bringing together some new combinations. Shelby Happy Mart has just opened a new Pizza Hut for the Shelbyana area. We have a new location now open on Caney Highway featuring Mama's Deli. And in Staffordsville, we now have a full-service Taco Bell with inside seating, plus the convenience of a drive-thru. Make sure you register at your favorite Happy Mart for the Arctic Cat ATV 4x4 to be given away on Labor Day.
What makes you so tough? So what makes the New Holland Super Boom so tough? Everything. See your New Holland dealer today and put the toughest skid steer loader on the market to work for you.
Hello, my name is Stacy Marshall. Uninsured and underinsured insurance coverage is extremely important to you and your family. When you're injured in an automobile accident, understanding this coverage may be the difference in seeing that you and your family are treated fairly by the insurance company. If you would like to discuss your coverage, bring in your policy and I will review it for free. At Vanover Hall and Bartley, your rights are our concern.
Vanover Hall and Bartley, your rights, our concern.
interceptions have killed all their drives.
Yes, they have. They've had 3 interceptions tonight, which has really hurt them. As far as that, Ben Howard tonight at quarterback has thrown 13 passes. He has 6 completions for 69 yards and 3 interceptions. Of course, one of those was definitely not his fault. He hit the guy right in the hands with it, and he lost control and flew into the hands of a Breathitt County defender. Jonathan Chapman, surprisingly, has only carried the ball 4 times in the first half. Picked up 21 yards. He's caught 2 passes for 11 yards. But you know, Danny, I think, you know, Pikeville was smart enough to know that Breathitt County was going to be keying on him tonight, irregardless whether he came from Breathitt County. When a tailback has that much publicity and is promoted as Mr. Football, the defense, everybody Pikeville faces this year is going to have to key on Jonathan Chapman. So I think that's why they've thrown the ball so much. They're trying to, you know, fool the Bobcat defense and go another direction. But I look at this second half, since it hasn't worked thus far to put any points on the board, I look for him to go to Chapman.
I think you're right, Ken. I think the biggest thing here is, as we talked earlier in the game, that coaching staff of the Panthers were a little worried about some cheap shots or something like that being possible against Jonathan Chapman, and it being early in the season. However, I think the time is now to say, okay, let's go with what brought us to the dance, and this guy has got the talent, and they need to exploit it right now. I think that they need to come out here. Breathitt County is going to have the ball on offense to start this second half, and it's going to be a critical defensive stand for the Panthers. I mean, they need to make a defensive stop, get the ball back, get the momentum in their direction, and I think a good ground attack, time-consuming ground attack would help them. You know, I don't think they need to be throwing the ball as much as they are. But again, I'm not. Who am I to say? I mean, I'm not down here on the sideline. But I think that if you've got a back with the talent of Jonathan Chapman, you need to get it in his hands.
Yes, you do. Pikeville's leading rusher tonight is Chad Childers. He's carried the ball 4 times, picked up 41 yards. Jeremiah Akers has been the leading receiver. He's caught 3 passes for 49 yards. Jeremiah's also made some excellent plays on defense. For Breathitt County, quarterback Kyle Moore, he's shown why he's being promoted as a Mr. Football in Kentucky this year. He's thrown 13 passes, with completed 10 of them for 172 yards and 2 touchdowns. He does have 1 interception, but he's shown that he is quite a quarterback. His leading receiver thus far, yardage-wise, of course, is Jason White, the running back. He caught 1 pass for 69 yards and a touchdown. White has also carried the ball 5 times. He's carried the ball 8 times for 48 yards, so he's having a really good night, both receiving and carrying the ball. Josh Ritchie has caught 5 passes tonight for 63 yards. As I said, V.J. Fugit, he's caught 5 passes tonight. He's caught 3 on offense for 24 yards, and he's caught 2 of Ben Howard's passes tonight. So Breathitt County is an excellent, excellent defense.
They sure do, and I tell you what, there are. If they assumed that there was going to be a lot of running from Jonathan Chapman, they have adapted well. Let's say that, because they have picked Ben Howard off 3 times, stuffed the Panthers right there. And I tell you what, we are set for kickoff, your second half of action, ready to get underway from Pikeville High School. And I tell you what, the Panthers need to get some offense going once they get their hands on the ball. Jordan Charles for the Panthers is set to kick the ball away. Jason White and V.J. Fugit back deep to receive. And it's a low squib kick. It's going to be mishandled there, and the ball is loose, and Fugit dives on the ball at the 26. So a little bit of excitement here to get this second half underway as Fugit smartly dove on the ball, Ken, as the Panthers were converging on him.
Yeah, that ball was flying around out there, free for anyone to pick up.
It sure was, and Aaron Collins was ready to pick it up. The 5'10" senior was heading for the football, and the Panthers go on defense here. Breathitt County will open up at their own 26-yard line to start this second half. Kyle Moore in the shotgun. He fires a strike to V.J. Fugit out to his left. He's got some room and will have the ball out to the 36-yard line. He's going to be close to a first down. I think they may spot it at the 35, and if they do, that will be a 2nd down and 1. So immediately they come out firing and are successful. A 9-yard pickup. You know, you've got to, if you're the Panther coaching staff, Ken, you've got to take your troops in at halftime and say, look, you're down 2 points to a very powerful, very traditional team, but guess what? So are we. So hold your head up high, get out here and play your game.
Right.
We'll have to see what happens here. Moore from the shotgun. He fires again to Josh Ritchie. And Ritchie he was caught for no gain, and now it runs the ball out to the 50-yard line. So he took an absolute nothing play, Ken, and gained 15 yards on it for a big first down as he shook out of an ankle tackle, and there's a flag on the play, and it is a procedure call against the Bobcats. So a big break for the Panthers here early.
Big break.
As he was hit in the backfield and was going to be thrown for actually a loss on the reception. However, he was able to wiggle free and rush for 15 yards after the reception. But all that for naught, as a 5-yard procedure penalty against the Bobcats will make it 2nd and 6 from the 30. Bobcats, let's see how they handle this here early on. Second half of action. Kyle Moore with the snap, and he fires the ball to Ritchie, and he is at the first down marker and out of bounds. And he's going to be ahead for a gain of about 9, and he's going to be out to the 40-yard line. So first down Bobcats. So did not bother them at all. I'll take this opportunity to thank our WPRG TV 5 sponsors: Pepsi Cola, Van Overhaul and Bartley, Lyle Blackburn for Magistrate, J.W. Call Funeral Home, Moore Auto Group, Chris Ratliff for State Representative, Happy Mart, State Electric, and Phelps Equipment. Thanks so much to those fine sponsors for making tonight's action possible. And Moore audibilizes at the line of scrimmage, and the give is to White. He's ahead for a gain of about 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down and 4. So this Jason White, Ken, I tell you what, if Breathitt County had Chapman and White in that backfield,
that's quite a backfield. Yes.
I'm telling you what, it would have been they would have been arguing over who's going to get the playing time. These two guys, this Jason White is impressive.
He certainly is.
He's got some quick feet, quick first step, and makes things happen. So that's what you want to see. Moore again in the shotgun, 2nd down and 4. He's looking to his left. He fires in the direction of White. He has it, and he is gone. Touchdown, Breathitt County. And he is wide open. No one around him. 54-yard touchdown reception for Jason White, and there are no flags down. And the Bobcats and this potent offense are, I mean, they are impressive, Ken.
They certainly are.
9 minutes, 56 seconds remaining in the third period, and the Bobcats lead it now 19-0 over the Panthers. And more importantly for the Pikeville Panthers, Ben Howard is limping to the sidelines. They're playing on defense, and keep in mind, he is the quarterback on offense, so he is talking things over with his head coach, John Chapman. Breathitt County will go for 2. Jason White on the carry over the left side, and he is going to be stopped short. And no, he made it in. 2-point conversion is good for the Bobcats. So that makes your score. 9 minutes, 56 seconds remaining, third period. Breathitt County 21, Pikeville nothing. We'll be right back. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.
We are Moore Auto Group, and we proudly represent the big 3 automakers in America. The bases are loaded, and coming to the plate is the top 3 in the batting order. With huge savings and a wide selection, Moore Auto Group can clear the bases with just one swing and give you a near no-hitter with financing as low as 0.9%. The bases are loaded, and the lineup is set, so come in and drive one home today. And don't forget, at Moore Automotive Group in Williamson and Gilbert, we will beat any legitimate deal.
State Electric in Pikeville invites you to enter the world of beautiful lighting that can give your home an elegance like never before. Enjoy breathtaking crystal and brass chandeliers. Quality lighting from manufacturers such as Thomas, Halo, and Kiesler. Craft-made ceiling fans. Set the proper mood for your particular atmosphere with track and recess lighting, and complete your decor with beautiful lamps, pictures, and accessories. State Electric will gladly work with you in choosing your custom lighting. Call them today.
This is State Representative Chris Ratliff. Football season is here again, and I'd like to wish the players, cheerleaders, coaches, and fans good luck this season. As a former football player in high school and college, I know football is a great way to learn the values of hard work, teamwork, and dedication. Sports are a great way for our kids to be involved in something positive. Say no to drugs and yes to sports. Good luck and have a great
Growing up, Lyle Blackburn was taught solid mountain values, hard work, fairness, and dedication.
As Lyle's mom, I am so proud of my son, and I'm glad he's running for this office for all the right reasons.
I've known Lyle Blackburn my whole life, and I know he's a really hard worker, and he'll work really hard to bring in good jobs for Pike County and District 1.
Lyle's fair and honest. He's someone who'll listen. He's who we need for District 1 for our future.
Lyle Blackburn, Democrat for District 1.
There are many reasons for pre-planning funerals. Peace of mind. Sparing family difficult decisions. Paying for tomorrow's services at today's prices. But none is more important than making someone's loss a little less empty.
For a free brochure on pre-planning, call or stop by Hall Funeral Home.
Danny Van Hoos, Ken Hall, and Dr. Don. We are back here. Third quarter of action. Breathitt County Bobcats have opened up a 21-0 lead over the host Pikeville Panthers. They're set to kick off. Wade Collins ready to boot it away, and he kicks it in the direction of Jeremiah Akers. They're trying to keep it away from Jonathan Chapman, and Akers bobbles the ball, but now has it and heads upfield. He's out to the 32-yard line. Panthers will take over right there, and they are in a big hole now. So Ben Howard, senior quarterback, is talking things over with his head coach, John Chapman, and he will remain in the game, it appears. Although he is showing some signs of limping. He may have had a cramp there. It is a hot evening here, and Jonathan Chapman, or Jeremiah Akers rather, is hobbling to the sideline. And the Panthers, 1st and 10 from their own 32, Ken. I'll tell you what, they don't have a lot of time now.
No, this is, I think for Pikeville to have any chance to pull this out, they need to put together a good drive now and get some points on the board.
And as we said earlier, they wanted a time-consuming drive. They don't have that option now. Speaking of the option, the pitch is to Chapman. He is spinning and twisting and turning and driving his way to the 38-yard line. An excellent carry. Gain of 6. 2nd down and 4. So I tell you what, Jonathan Chapman is wanting that football, and the option pitch from Ben Howard. Net 6 yards, so 2nd down and 4. Clock approaching 9 minutes. Remaining in the third period. Breathitt County with a commanding 21-0 lead right now. Ben Howard up under center. The give is to Chapman, and he's over the right side and ahead for the 1st down. Let's call it gain of 4 right at 1st down yardage. So it's going to be a 1st down Pikeville. Tell you what, chains are moving, and that's a good sign for the Panthers. They've kept the ball on the ground twice. Jonathan Chapman, as we said, Ken, it may be time to exploit what you have.
Yes, it is. It's time that something has to happen for the Pikeville Panthers for them to have a chance to win this game.
He is an exciting back. He could break this at any time. That's the thing that you need to keep in mind. Ball at the 44 of the Panthers. Ben Howard, he will keep it on his own, and he has some room. He's into Breathitt County territory, close to 1st down yardage at the 46. And let's see, Ben Howard on the option. chose to keep it himself.
First
It's going to
down.
be close, and they're going to call it second down and short. It's going to be less than a yard for the first down. Ben Howard, an excellent run, gain of 9 on the play. And Howard now from the shotgun, 4 receivers with Chapman to his right, and the give is to Chapman, and he is coming over the left side, and he is across the 45 down to the 42. First down, Panthers. And it's going to be a gain of about 5 yards for Jonathan Chapman. And he has carried the ball 3 times, and Ben Howard has kept it once here on this opening drive here for the Panthers in the second half. And they are moving the chain, so let's keep our eye on this as it develops. The I formation behind Ben Howard as Chad Childers, and he fires a strike to Jeremiah Akers, and he drops the ball as he was ready to run. He had some open field in front of him, but he was wanting to run before he caught it. And it will be incomplete, and you don't see Akers make those mistakes.
Not very often.
5'11" junior.
Jason White was right there on top of him if he had caught that ball. It would have been difficult for Akers to get away.
However, Eddie eluded White. He had some open territory in front of him. 7:44 and counting here in the third quarter. Ben Howard in the shotgun. 4 receivers split out. Jonathan Chapman to his right, and he looks for Akers, and he's aired it out, and over the shoulder, incomplete. Along the sideline, and that's going to bring up a big third down as Ben Howard took a hit just as he delivered the ball. So the Panthers successful on the ground, Ken. They got 2 quick first downs on 4 plays, and they have chosen to go to the air and have been totally stymied here as it's now 3rd and 10.
Big third down play here for the Panthers.
So, a lot riding here. Again, Howard with 4 receivers and Chapman in the backfield. He's in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff, and Howard keeps it himself. He has some room. He's to the 34-yard line, but he's going to be short of the first down as it's going to be a gain of about 8 or 9 yards, but he's going to be short of the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down for the Pikeville Panthers right at the 35-yard line. Let's call it gain of 8, 4th and 2.
Excellent play there by Ben Howard. I think everybody in the stadium thought that Chapman had the ball.
And the Panther fans are on their feet as they are going for it here. Deep, they are into Breathitt County territory, and Howard again, and he fakes the handoff to Chapman again, and he will not go down. Ben Howard with determination. I believe he has enough yardage for the first down. Let's see. It's going to depend on the spot of the ball, but I think he's got it, Ken.
It's going to be close.
And the officials are going to measure this one, I think. They call an official timeout. It's going to be close, but I think he's got enough yardage as Ben Howard faked the handoff again to Jonathan Chapman and kept it himself and was hit in the backfield but drove for what he did get.
Excellent effort by quarterback Ben Howard as he was hit early and he kept driving and driving to try to get that first down.
He just refused to be denied. And he is going to be short, so Breathitt County will take over. Needed about another 6 inches, it appears, and Breathitt County will take over at their own 33-yard line. And so as this game is a game of inches, and about another 6 inches would have given the Panthers first down and kept the drive alive, but as you would have it, Pikeville turns the ball over on downs. Breathitt County leading already 21-0, and this is an explosive offense, Ken. I tell you what, you never know. One pass from Kyle Moore could really get some things going here.
Especially if he gets it in the hands of Jason White, who's shown that he's extremely explosive tonight.
And Moore is in the shotgun with 4 receivers, and he fires a strike to Ritchie, but it's low and incomplete. How many yards does Moore have through the air tonight?
Moore, that's his first incompletion of the second half. He has 244 yards tonight.
through the air. And folks, we have
and he's completed 14 out of 17 passes. So
we
just
have
having an incredible night.
We have 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter, so he may have himself another 300-yard passing night here before this one is over. He's up under center. He has White behind him. The pitch is to White over the left side. He is heading for first down territory and will be close to the first down, a gain of about 10. It's going to depend on the spot of the ball. And he is right at first down yardage, and he has it. First down, Breathitt County, a gain of 10 for Jason White, who is having himself an excellent night.
Jason White has carried the ball 10 times now for 64 yards. He's caught 2 passes for 123 yards and 2 touchdowns. So
he is at 187 yards of offense, and that doesn't include his return yardage, as he is the man on kickoffs and punts. High formation behind him. White again gets the call over the left side, and he is going to be forced down at about the 48-yard line. So a gain of about 4. Second down and 6. This Breathitt County offense is impressive. A lot of sad faces in the stands for the Panthers. Minutes, 37 seconds remaining in the third period and counting. And Breathitt County, 2nd and 6. Moore in the shotgun. And he has a snap. 4 receivers out, and he's looking for someone to throw to. Good coverage by the Panthers. He finally finds his man, and he's down to the 38-yard line. That was Anthony Johnson, the big 6-foot tight end. And he's going to be marked at the 40, so a gain of 12. And another first down for Breathitt County. They are flat moving against the Panthers here. Panthers coming to this game with a win under their belt after last week's win against Estill County. Breathitt County looking for their first win of the season after an opening season loss, and Moore is going to be sacked on the play, and there's a flag down, but he's going to be sacked back at about the 50, so initially it's a loss of 10, make it 11. Let's see what the call is here on the flag. It is holding against Breathitt County, so I would say they will refuse the penalty, make it 2nd down and 20. Let's see what they call here. Holding against Breathitt County, but discussing it with the team captains for the Pikeville Panthers. Referee has been instructed. Holding against Breathitt County, declined. We'll bring up 2nd down and 21. So a big play on defense for the Pikeville Panthers. They need some more of those.
Big play there for the defense.
So 2nd and 21. Let's see what that offense does now. Moore rolls to his right, and he's looking for somewhere to go. He's being pressured. And another flag down on the play, and he is going to be thrown for another loss. Number 45, Dustin Holland, throws him for another loss. There is another flag on the play. Ball will be marked at the 44, another loss of 5, and let's see what it is. Illegal block by Breathitt County. And the Panthers, don't know. They may, if they take the play, it's going to be a loss of down also. Clipping is declined, so it's going to be 3rd down and 26 for the Breathitt County. So 2 big defensive plays here by the Panthers, Ken.
Yes, 2 back-to-back. They're excellent pressure on the quarterback.
And, you know, you got to give credit to the secondary out here. They've got these receivers. They've got 4 receivers deep here, and they're covering them like blankets. And Moore has no one to throw to on the last 2 plays. And Breathitt County wants to talk things over. So timeout 4 minutes and 28 seconds remaining third period. Breathitt County leads 21-0 over the Pikeville Panthers. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.
Watch out for the new Pepsi can.
Seeing some of the newest happenings at Happy Mart. We're bringing together some new combinations. Shelby Happy Mart has just opened a new Pizza Hut for the Shelbyana area. We have a new location now open on Katy Highway featuring Mama's Deli. And in Staffordsville, we now have a full-service Taco Bell with inside seating, plus the convenience of a drive-thru. Make sure you register at your favorite Happy Mart for the Arctic Cat ATV 4x4 to be given away on Labor Day.
What makes you so tough? So what makes the New Holland Super Boom so tough? Everything. See your New Holland dealer today and put the toughest skid steer loader on the market to work for you.
Hello, my name is Stacy Marshall. Uninsured and underinsured insurance coverage is extremely important to you and your family. When you're injured in an automobile accident, understanding this coverage may be the difference in seeing that you and your family are treated fairly by the insurance company. If you would like to discuss your coverage, bring in your policy and I will review it for free. At Vanover Hall and Bartley, your rights are our concern.
Vanover Hall and Bartley, your rights, our concern.
We are back. 4 minutes, 28 seconds remaining, third period. Breathitt County leading 21-0, and they are facing a 3rd and 26 from their own 44. Kyle Moore in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers, and he fires incomplete. Ball was intended for Byron Smith, and it was a poorly thrown ball, the first of the night for Kyle Moore. And it's going to bring up 4th down and 26, and the punting unit comes on for the Bobcats. So an excellent stand here by the Pikeville Panther defense.
Number 68, Charles Jordan with a, well, that's Jordan Charles, isn't it? With a big hit on Kyle Moore after that pass.
And Moore didn't look too swift as he walked to the sideline either. Jason White back deep to punt. Jonathan Chapman, and there's a flag on the play. Let's see what happens here. Maybe too many men on the field, or that's what it is. So that'll back it up 5 more yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th and 31. So
I don't think they're going to go for it.
Well, if they wasn't going to go for it on 4th and 26, I certainly don't think they're going to go on 4th and 31. So from the 39.5-yard line, we'll call it, Breathitt County will boot it away. Jason White stands at his 25 and awaits the snap. Brandon Akers and Jeremiah Akers will let the ball bounce, and he touched the ball, and it's a big mistake for the Panthers, and the Bobcats recover at the 6-yard line as Akers tried to make an acrobatic pickup of the ball as it was bounding there, and when he touched it, it became live, Ken Hall, and I tell you what,
major mistake.
That was a huge mistake, as the Panthers, all they had to do is let it roll harmlessly and they would have possession of the ball. But now they have their backs after a great defensive stand. The defense has been forced into a horrible position. Breathitt County from the Panthers 7, 1st and goal. So a big mistake there by Jeremiah Akers. Kyle Moore, the pitch to Jason White over the left side. He has some room. He may go. Touchdown, Breathitt County, that quickly. And this one is getting ugly in a hurry if you're a Panther fan. 27-0, 4:04 remaining, third period of action. And the Pikeville Panthers are in a big, big hole now. And you can probably just feel the wind be sucked out of these Panther kids as their emotions are down. They are not feeling good about themselves. And the Bobcat fans across the way are awfully happy. And it is not a pretty sight if you're a Panther fan. Adam Spencer to attempt the point after as the Pikeville Panther fans are heading for the exits. And it's bobbled the snap, and he kicks it into the line, and it's no good. So 4:04 to go, 27-0 Breathitt County. We'll be right back. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.
We are Moore Auto Group, and we proudly represent the big three automakers in America. The bases are loaded, and coming to the plate is the top three in the batting order. With huge savings and a wide selection, Moore Auto Group can clear the bases with just one swing and give you a near no-hitter with financing as low as 0.9%. The bases are loaded, and the lineup is set, so come in and drive one home today. And don't forget, at Moore Automotive Group in Williamson and Gilbert, we will beat any legitimate deal.
State Electric in Pikeville invites you to enter the world of beautiful lighting that can give your home an elegance like never before. Enjoy breathtaking crystal and brass chandeliers. Quality lighting from manufacturers such as Thomas, Halo, and Kiesler. Craft-made ceiling fans. Set the proper mood for your particular atmosphere with track and recess lighting, and complete your decor with beautiful lamps, pictures, and accessories. State Electric will gladly work with you in choosing your custom lighting. Call them today.
This is State Representative Chris Ratliff. Football season is here again, and I'd like to wish the players, cheerleaders, coaches, and fans good luck this season. As a former football player in high school and college, I know football is a great way to learn the values of hard work, teamwork, and dedication. Sports are a great way for our kids to be involved in something positive. Say no to drugs and yes to sports. Good luck and have a great
Growing up, Lyle Blackburn was taught solid mountain values, hard work, fairness, and dedication.
As Lyle's mom, I am so proud of my son, and I'm glad he's running for this office for all the right reasons.
I've known Lyle Blackburn my whole life, and I know he's a really hard worker, and he'll work really hard to bring in good jobs for Pike County and District 1.
Lyle's fair and honest. He's someone who'll listen. He's who we need for District 1 for our future.
Lyle Blackburn, Democrat for District 1.
There are many reasons for pre-planning funerals. Peace of mind. Sparing family difficult decisions. Paying for tomorrow's services at today's prices. But none is more important than making someone's loss a little less empty.
For a free brochure on pre-planning, call or stop by Hall Funeral Home.
We just witnessed 2-1. Danny Van Hoos, Ken Hall, and Dr. Don. We are back here, 4:04 remaining third period, and Breathitt County is making this one ugly. Wade Collins set to boot the ball away. Jonathan Chapman back deep to receive. It's angled toward Jeremiah Akers. He receives it at his own 20 and heads upfield, and he's looking for the right sideline, and he has some room, but it'll be brought down at about the 41-yard line. So the Panthers will take over right there. It's a good return by Akers as he tries to redeem himself. But the Panthers find themselves in a big hole, 27-0, 3:55 remaining in the third period. And a lot of the Panther fans are heading for the exits, Ken.
Yes, they are.
This was an absolute packed house, and there's a lot of empty seats here now. So it's getting to the point where the Panthers just need to get on the scoreboard to keep from being shut out here. Ben Howard with the handoff to Jonathan Chapman over the left side. He has room, and he may go. He's at the 45. He's at the 40, 35, 30. He has a man to beat, and he is down to the 14-yard line. An excellent play. No flags on the play, and Jonathan Chapman says, no, 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 it's not over yet. He's down to the 14-yard line, a gain of 46 yards on the play.
Yeah,
Jonathan Chapman.
Maybe some of those fans going out the gate there will turn around and come back after that play.
Let me tell you what, again, I don't understand why he hasn't had the ball as much as he has. If he can do that right there, they can put some points on the board in a New York minute. 3:31 remaining, and Jonathan Chapman has the Panthers threatening here quickly after giving up a touchdown. And the give again is to Chapman, and he is stopped at the line of scrimmage. And I think he's going to be no gain on the play. I don't think he was able to eke out 1 yard. Bring up a 2nd down and 10 from the 14.
Pikeville really needs to take advantage of this situation here and get in the end zone.
They sure do. They need to stick it in and get their conversion and then go back on defense. Give to Howard, keeps it himself. He's running over tacklers. He's down to the 5 and inside the 5 to the 4 and jumps up and says, let's go. And Ben Howard showing some excitement here. And he may be close to 1st down yardage. Let's see what the call is here. They're going to mark it at the 5. He's going to bring up a 3rd and 1. Ben Howard would not be denied on that run, Ken, and we've seen some determined efforts here.
Yes, a strong run by Ben Howard.
So a 3rd and 1 from the 5, and the give is to the first man through. That's Chad Childers, and I believe he's got enough for the 1st down. He just needed about a yard, so let's see what the call is here. I believe he's made it. He does. 1st and goal from the 4.
Picked up a couple of yards on that carry.
And it's going to be at the 3. You're right. 1st and goal from the 3. So the Panthers with their first real opportunity to punch it across here. See if they can capitalize. My money's on Chapman.
Yeah, look for the ball to go to Chapman here.
And either Howard or Chapman will carry this ball. I would about bet the ranch. And Jonathan Chapman nailed in the backfield, and he is going to be thrown for a huge loss. And welcome there, it says Wade Collins. Welcome to the big time. Nobody touched him, and he nailed Jonathan Chapman in the backfield. So that'll back him up a little bit. Make it 2nd down from the 5.
Second and goal from the 5 for Ben Howard and the Pikeville Panthers.
High formation. Howard up under center. And the give to the first man through. Nothing happening. And, the ball is loose. And Breathitt County is going to recover.
Really?
I believe. Let's see what happens here. And Breathitt County has recovered the fumble at the 17-yard line. Coming out of there with it was number 4, Seth Holan. And a very dejected Ben Howard on the field is slow getting up and heading toward the sidelines. And I tell you what,
several more fans get up to leave after that play.
And I tell you what, Ken, you gotta feel sorry for the Panthers here because they just missed a great opportunity. Big opportunity to score here, and goes for naught. Another turnover. So from the 17, Breathitt County will take over. 1st down. Kyle Moore with a pitch out to Jason White over the left side, and he has some room. He is heading upfield and will be tripped up after he gets the 1st down. And got them out of the hole big here. And I tell you what, he is exciting to watch. And the ball's going to be spotted at about the 32-yard line, gain of 15 for Jason White. He is over 200 yards, not only through the air, but and if you combine his rushing and receiving yardage, he's over 200. He's had himself a great game.
He has 90 yards rushing on only 13 carries. And, of course, 2 catches for 123 yards and 2 touchdowns.
The give is to Jason White again, and he is going down the left sideline and has the 1st down and more across the midfield and brought down at the Panther 49-yard line. So a gain of 19 more for Jason White, and he is doing exactly anything he wants to do at this point.
Goes over 100 yards rushing on that play. Now has 109 yards on 14 carries. 232 total yards.
And again, Ken, that doesn't count his return yardage. He's well over 300 yards if you add all that up. So the quarter winding down. They may be time for one more play. There is, and it's wide again up the middle to the 45. Gain of 4, and that's going to do it for the third period as we have the fourth quarter remaining here. And after 3, your score, Breathitt County 27, Pikeville nothing. We'll be right back. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.
Watch out for the new Pepsi can.
Seeing some of the newest happenings at Happy Mart. We're bringing together some new combinations. Shelby Happy Mart has just opened a new Pizza Hut for the Shelbyana area. We have a new location now open on Caney Highway featuring Mama's Deli. And in Staffordsville, we now have a full-service Taco Bell with inside seating, plus the convenience of a drive-thru. Make sure you register at your favorite Happy Mart for the Arctic Cat ATV 4x4 to be given away on Labor Day.
What makes you so tough? So what makes the New Holland Super Boom so tough? Everything. See your New Holland dealer today and put the toughest skid steer loader on the market to work for you.
Hello, my name is Stacy Marshall. Uninsured and underinsured insurance coverage is extremely important to you and your family. When you're injured in an automobile accident, understanding this coverage may be the difference in seeing that you and your family are treated fairly by the insurance company. If you would like to discuss your coverage, bring in your policy and I will review it for free. At Vanover Hall and Bartley, your rights are our concern.
Vanover Hall and Bartley, your rights, our concern.
Breathitt County Bobcats totally dominating this second game of the 14th Annual Community Trust Bank Pike County Bowl as they lead the Panthers of Pikeville 27-0. And they have the ball in Panther territory at the 45, the second down and 7. Let's call it second down and, second and 7 it appears. So Kyle Moore trying to get more points for his team up under center. The I formation to give is to the second back through, and he is dropped right on the line of scrimmage. I believe, that was Seth Holland, a 5'8" junior from Breathitt County, as he was in to replace Jason White, who got a breather, and quickly came right back in.
Third down and 6 for Breathitt County.
Panther defense need to stand up here. I would anticipate Breathitt County would kick it away since we're in the fourth quarter. No sense in going for it. They could pin the Panthers back deep if they are able to. But Jason White, first down and more as he's across the 30, the 25, the 20. They got Kyle Bowe to beat, and then Bowe brings him down at inside the 10 down to about the 8, and there are penalty flags down, and I got to believe, Ken, that it's face mask time.
Yeah, I think that's the only way it could stop him there was grab the face mask.
Get a hold of the first thing you can find, and I think it was the face mask. So that's going to move it half the distance to the goal. It'll be first and goal for the Bobcats.
Looks like a run of about 42 yards there, Danny. What a game for Jason White.
And a lot of fans have or are heading for the exits. But, I tell you what, let's see here.
What is the call?
It's going to be against flags on the play, and they're bringing it back to the original line of scrimmage. This may be a big break for the Panthers here, Ken. An illegal block.
Offsetting penalty.
Offsetting penalty, so play it over, Sam.
Big break for the Panthers there.
Big break as instead of having a 1st and goal from the 7, Breathitt County has 3rd and 7 from from the Panther 45. So big break for Pikeville. And a official timeout on the field as they explain things over to his coach Mike Holcomb. 11 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in this football game, and Breathitt County with the game well in hand. But an illegal block. And timeout Breathitt County, and with this break in the action, 11-11 remaining in the game, Breathitt County leading 27-0. We'll be right back. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.
We are Moore Auto Group, and we proudly represent the big 3 automakers in America. The bases are loaded, and coming to the plate is the top 3 in the batting order. With huge savings and a wide selection, Moore Auto Group can clear the bases with just one swing and give you a near no-hitter with financing as low as 0.9%. The bases are loaded, and the lineup is set, so come in and drive one home today. And don't forget, at Moore Automotive Group in Williamson and Gilbert, we will beat any legitimate deal.
State Electric in Pikeville invites you to enter the world of beautiful lighting that can give your home an elegance like never before. Enjoy breathtaking crystal and brass chandeliers. Quality lighting from manufacturers such as Thomas, Halo, and Kiesler. Craft-made ceiling fans. Set the proper mood for your particular atmosphere with track and recess lighting, and complete your decor with beautiful lamps, pictures, and accessories. State Electric will gladly work with you in choosing your custom lighting. Call them today.
This is State Representative Chris Ratliff. Football season is here again, and I'd like to wish the players, cheerleaders, coaches, and fans good luck this season. As a former football player in high school and college, I know football is a great way to learn the values of hard work, teamwork, and dedication. Sports are a great way for our kids to be involved in something positive. Say no to drugs and yes to sports. Good luck and have a great
Growing up, Lyle Blackburn was taught solid mountain values, hard work, fairness, and dedication.
As Lyle's mom, I am so proud of my son, and I'm glad he's running for this office for all the right reasons.
I've known Lyle Blackburn my whole life, and I know he's a really hard worker, and he'll work really hard to bring in good jobs for Pike County and District 1.
Lyle's fair and honest. He's someone who'll listen. He's who we need for District 1 for our future.
Lyle Blackburn, Democrat for District 1.
There are many reasons for pre-planning funerals. Peace of mind. Sparing family difficult decisions. Paying for tomorrow's services at today's prices. But none is more important than making someone's loss a little less empty.
For a free brochure on pre-planning, call or stop by Hall Funeral Home.
Danny Van Hoos, Ken Hall, and Dr. Don back here 3rd and 7 for the Bobcats after offsetting penalties. And Moore is changing the play at the line of scrimmage. He is in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers out, and he fires a strike to Fugit, who is nailed just as he receives it, and he actually lost a yard on the play. So a big play there by the Panther defense. And he will actually lose 1 yard there. It was Chris Lee on the stop for the Panthers. So 10 minutes, 53 seconds remaining and counting. And Breathitt County will kick it away. And folks, let me tell you something. If this one goes to Jonathan Chapman, it will take a big effort to bring him down. I got a feeling. I'm sure he wants to score against his former teammates. Back deep to punt is Jason White. He's standing at his own 42. Jonathan Chapman and Jeremiah Akers back deep to receive for the Panthers. Movement along the line of scrimmage. It's going to be against Breathitt County, I believe. As I think Wade Collins was guilty of movement, and Breathitt County heading backwards. Illegal procedure. It's going to bring up 4th down and 13 and push it back 5 more yards. to get the kick underway. As Jason White back deep to receive. 10-17 on the clock in county. And a couple of excellent runners back there deep to receive. It's a high kick and going to be unable to return it here. And it takes a Breathitt County bounce and will be downed at the 29-yard line. So the Panthers will take over right there. 9:58 remaining in the game. Breathitt County leading 27-0. The Panthers are going to be trying to get on the board at least in this game. I think as far as the game goes, I think it's out of reach for them, but maybe they can break the scoreboard, Ken.
Yeah, they had a golden opportunity to do that on the last drive and had another turnover.
You know, when you make mistakes in big games, I mean, it happens. But, you know, still, I think that's what's taken the Panthers out of this football game. They have 3 interceptions and a couple of fumbles. And Howard to pass. He finds his mark. It's Matt Branham, and he said he trapped it, so incomplete. 2nd and 10. We'd like to take this opportunity to thank our WXLR XKZ sponsors, Auto Insurance Network, Carter Hughes Toyota, Happy Mark, Clayton Homes, Pinson Insurance, Bill Deskins Homes, Stiefel Nicholas Music, Carter Hughes, CNC Carpet Outlet, Louisa Home Show, Community Trust Bank, Chris Ratliff for State Representative, Landmark Inn and the Mark II, Pikeville Mini Storage, Appalachian Cellular, and East Kentucky Internet. Thanks so much to those sponsors for making this action possible. Ben Howard in the shotgun, 2nd down and 10. And Howard fires toward the sideline. It's incomplete. And the pass was intended for Chase Gibson. That's going to bring up a 3rd down. So you got 2 passes incomplete here, brings up 3rd and 10. So crunch time for the Panthers. Ben Howard from the shotgun. 3rd down and 10, 4 receivers. He looks to his left and fires. It's intercepted by Jason White at the 40-yard line. He is heading up the field, and he has only Howard. He hurdles him, and touchdown, Jason White. Interception return, 40 yards on the play, and this one is over with, folks, real quick. 33-0 Breathitt County, no flags down. And Jason White, who has been the man of the hour on offense, now returns 140 yards for an interception return and touchdown. And this one, I think, is just about academic. 9 minutes, 36 seconds remaining, and it's 33-0 as Breathitt County will line up to kick the extra point.
What a game by Jason White.
He sure has. Adam Spencer in for the point after attempt. And flags on the play. And it's going to be procedure against Breathitt County as there's movement along the line of scrimmage. It's going to back it up 5 yards and make it a little more interesting for Spencer. And not that I think one more point is going to make much difference, unfortunately for the Panther fans. He will be set up at the 15-yard line now to boot the ball, Will Spencer. And it's a fake, and they are trying for 2, and the pass is into the end zone and batted away. No good. So your score, 9 minutes, 36 seconds remaining in the game. Breathitt County 33, Pikeville nothing. We'll be right back. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.
Watch out for the new Pepsi can.
Seeing some of the newest happenings at Happy Mart. We're bringing together some new combinations. Shelby Happy Mart has just opened a new Pizza Hut for the Shelbyana area. We have a new location now open on Caney Highway featuring Mama's Deli. And in Staffordsville, we now have a full-service Taco Bell with inside seating, plus the convenience of a drive-thru. Make sure you register at your favorite Happy Mart for the Arctic Cat ATV 4x4 to be given away on Labor Day.
What makes you so tough? So what makes the New Holland Super Boom so tough? Everything. See your New Holland dealer today and put the toughest skid steer loader on the market to work for you.
Hello, my name is Stacy Marshall. Uninsured and underinsured insurance coverage is extremely important to you and your family. When you're injured in an automobile accident, understanding this coverage may be the difference in seeing that you and your family are treated fairly by the insurance company. If you would like to discuss your coverage, bring in your policy and I will review it for free. At Vanover Hall and Bartley, your rights are our concern.
Vanover Hall and Bartley, your rights, our concern.
Danny Van Hoos, Ken Hall, and Dr. Don. We are back here, 9 minutes, 27 seconds remaining in the game, and Wade Collins set to kick off to the Panthers once again. It's a low line drive kick toward the sidelines and fumbled there and picked up by the Panthers, Barrett Rogers, and he will have it back out to the 20-yard line as Rogers bobbled the ball, but was able to return it out a little bit for the Panthers, and they will go on offense one more time, finding themselves down now 33-0, 9:16 remaining in the game.
You know, Danny, there's been a lot of talk about Kyle Moore being a Mr. Football candidate, and of course Jonathan Chapman at Pikeville, but how about Jason White for Mr. Football? Boy, the way he's played tonight.
He has been a star tonight, I tell you what. He has done it all, offense and defense now. The give to Childers up the middle, and he is ahead to the 25-yard line, gain of about 5. Brings up a second down now, and 5. Clock inside 9 minutes and counting. A lot of Panther fans have headed for the exits. What was a capacity crowd has been reduced significantly. Ben Howard from the shotgun, it appears. Second down and 5. And he has 4 receivers split out, and he's trying to find Chapman. It's picked off, and the fumble, and Howard has it back as the ball was stripped by Jonathan Chapman. And that was all that saved that one, as big number 63, Will Miller, a 6'2 senior from Breathitt County, picked off the pass intended for Jonathan Chapman. Chapman tackled him immediately, or wrapped him up immediately, and stripped the ball away from him and turned it right back over. So 2 turnovers on 1 play. And the Panthers will have a first down at their own. They will
first and 10
from their own 12. So the 4th interception for Ben Howard tonight.
That's 5,
That's
Danny.
5 okay.
Interceptions tonight.
That's right. Jason White just returned one for a touchdown. I'd forgotten about that one. So 5 picks for the senior quarterback from Pikeville. Makes for an ugly evening. And the give to Chapman, who runs into Howard on the exchange. And he's ahead for a couple of yards. So give him 2. Call it second down and 8 now from the 14. So they, a lot of frustration going on right now on the football field. And the lone setback, no, in the I formation now as Howard comes up under center. And the give is to Chapman over the left side. He is hit immediately, but forges ahead to about the 17-yard line, gain of about 3. And Jason White is on the ground, Ken. And I tell you what.
Yes, it is white. Well, that's got to shake up the coaching staff.
Sure does, as he has had a tremendous evening this evening, and he is laying flat of his back at the 20-yard line. But he is up. Appears to be just some sort of a door ding there in the parking lot. He is hobbling to the sideline. He looks to be okay. Played himself a tremendous football game. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 6, so give Chapman a couple of yards on that last carry. Breathitt County, the game well in hand, inside 7 minutes now in county. Ben Howard up under center. Big 3rd down here. And the give is to Chapman. He's over the left side, and he's going to be short of the 1st down. So it's going to bring up a 4th down. And pick up a 4. But that's going to bring up 4th down and 2, and the Panthers will be forced to punt. 6 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the game. They trail the Breathitt County Bobcats 33-0, and the ball resting squarely on their own 20-yard line. Kyle Bowe will come in to punt, and it wouldn't be surprising to see a fake here, but, you know, I don't know. I don't know what much good it would do at this point. And Kyle Bowe is set to kick from his own, inside his own 10, and he will boot it away. And it is an excellent kick by Kyle Bowe. Takes a Pikeville bounce, and it is going to roll and come to a stop at about the 26-yard line. Down right there by the Panthers, and a booming kick.
That was 54-yard punt with no return.
An excellent kick by the senior Kyle Bowe. And that's going to help things out just a little bit from a field position standpoint, but this game is academic now. Breathitt County will go on the offense, and let's see if they start bringing in some new people. No, it's still Moore in as the quarterback. And Seth Holland replaces Jason White in the backfield, but the give is to number 24, Byron Smith. And Jason Anderson on the stop. And he's going to be thrown for a loss of about 2. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 12. Nice play by Anderson. Breathitt County.
You know, Danny, this Breathitt County defense has been so impressive tonight. So can you imagine what kind of team Middlesboro must have as they scored 42 or 44 points last week on Breathitt County?
And held this offense to 20. But the give is the backfield, and the ball was bobbled by Gus White as he fumbled at the 30-yard line, but I think it bounced right back up in his own chest. So going to pick up about 6. He's going to bring up 3rd down at about 6. So let's see here what the Bobcats elect to do. If they'll keep it on the ground or if they'll go for the 1st down. Moore stays in at quarterback. Wade Collins.
And Gus White in the backfield.
Gus White in the backfield. The give is to White. And he's trying to find some running room. Gets back to the line of scrimmage and going to bring up a 4th down. And Breathitt County will be forced to punt. 4 minutes exactly in counting. Jonathan Chapman heading toward the middle of the field to return this punt. You got to feel like that Chapman would love nothing better to at least score against his former team, as he knows that he's not going to beat them. But he would love nothing better than to at least score against them. Kyle Bowe, as the Panthers had 12 men on the field, and Bowe hustles to the sideline. So new punter in the game for Breathitt County is Alan Sperry, and he gets away an excellent punt in the direction of Jonathan Chapman, but short. and he picks it up on the hop and will return it for 4 or 5 yards. So Chapman
took a big chance there, but
sure
why not gamble at this point? You're down
Why not?
33-0 with a little over 3 minutes to go. So what have you got to lose? You could have a lot to gain. You could get a big return there and score.
Absolutely. So the ball is going to be on the 42-yard line of Pikeville. 3 minutes, 16 seconds remaining in the game. The Panthers will go on offense one more time. Take this opportunity to thank our WPRG TV5 sponsors, Pepsi Cola, Van Overhaul and Bartley, Lyle Blackburn for Magistrate, JW Call Funeral Home, Moore Auto Group, Chris Ratliff for State Representative, Happy Mart, State Electric, and Phelps Equipment. Howard fires short to Jeremiah Akers. He's trying to hit him out here in the right flat, and ball was well short. Bounded about 5 yards in front of Akers. 2nd and 10. Ben Howard has had he's had a tough game tonight, Ken.
Been a tough night for Ben. He's thrown the ball 20 times. He's completed 6 passes for 69 yards, and he's completed 5 passes to the Breathitt County Bobcats. He's had 5 interceptions.
Not good. Hand off to the first man through. I believe that was Childers. And he is going to be ahead for a gain of a couple. Puts the ball out to the 45-yard line. Gain of 3. Brings up 3rd down and 7 now for the Panthers. And it's Kyle Bowe and Dustin Holland will check in for Joey Stone and Chad Childers. Jeremiah Akers coming out. Split wide to the right. And the pitch is to Chapman over the right side. He's looking for somewhere to go, and he's going to be stopped for no gain and hammered there by Wade Collins. And I tell you what, Wade Collins has had Jonathan Chapman's number in this game. I think that's the 3rd or 4th time he has absolutely leveled Chapman. So 4th and 7, and the punting unit comes on for the Panthers. Kyle Bowe in to punt the ball away. And Josh Ritchie back deep to receive, along with VJ Fugit. So Pikeville, Akers counting the men off. He has 10. And someone else runs on the field. So a little confusion for the Panthers. And Kyle Bowe boots it away, angling it toward the sideline, and will take a Pikeville bounce, and it's going to be a beautiful kick again by Bowe as Breathitt County will take over at about their own 7-yard line. Inside 1 minute remaining in this game. It's all academic. Panthers won't waste any time stopping the clock. And I'm sure Kyle Moore will come in, take a knee a couple times, and this one will be in the history books. An impressive win by Breathitt County as they have come into Pike County, into Panther territory, and dominated the host school here, Ken.
Yes, they have. It's total domination tonight.
Clock winding down. 35 seconds and counting. And Kyle Moore will take a step back, take a knee, and let's see if that'll do it. I don't think he'll have to do it again, but he may. But 20 seconds, and this one is over as the Pikeville Panthers have been defeated by the Breathitt County Bobcats 33-0 in impressive fashion. And that's your ball game. And your final score, Breathitt County Bobcats 33, Pikeville Panthers nothing. We'll be right back for some post-game wrap-up. This is your Intermountain Sports Network. Give us, Kerry, your final score in the second game at the 14th Annual Community Trust Bank Pike County Bowl is the Breathitt County Bobcats 33, Pikeville Panthers nothing, and the MVPs have been announced here, Ken, and it's Dustin Holland for the Pikeville Panthers as most valuable player of the Panthers, and to no one's surprise, Jason White of Breathitt County. He had himself a tremendous game. Let's talk about some stats here, Ken, as this was a lopsided win for the 2A powerhouse, Breathitt County.
Okay, if we're going to start with statistics, let's get the majority of them out of the way here. That's Jason White. He carried the ball 15 times tonight for 113 yards. He caught 2 passes for 123 yards. He scored 3 touchdowns. He just did it all. He intercepted a pass and ran it back 40-plus yards for a touchdown. So 4 touchdowns for Jason White tonight. And 236 yards from the line of scrimmage. Just an incredible effort by Jason White. Kyle Moore, the quarterback, completed 15 out of 20 passes for 255 yards and 3 touchdowns. And when you have a game like that and you're not the player of the game, you've got quite a team there.
Absolutely.
B.J. Fugit, 4 receptions, 33 yards, and he had 2 interceptions. Josh Ritchie, 6 receptions for 72 yards. Just a talented team out there by Breathitt County. Just an awesome display of power.
It sure was. Now the Panthers, they had some people to have some decent games, but turnovers cost them heavily here.
Yeah, the turnovers cost them. As we said, Ben Howard threw 5 interceptions tonight. He completed 6 out of 20 passes for 69 yards and 5 interceptions. Ben looked real impressive running the ball tonight. He showed a lot of heart there on those runs as he refused to give up. He carried the ball 7 times tonight for 38 yards. Jonathan Chapman carried the ball 13 times for 86 yards. As the Breathitt County defense was keying on him all night long.
Well, the surprising stat there, though, Ken, is that he only touched the ball 13 times. I think that's the surprise of the game. But, of course, Breathitt County held the ball a lot. So
fullback Chad Childers had 8 carries for 53 yards. Jeremiah Akers caught 3 passes for 49 yards. Chase Gibson caught a 9-yard pass. But a rough night for the Pikeville Panthers here. They're defeated 33-0 by the Breathitt County Bobcats.
Sure was. This one is in the books. And the score of your first game here, the 14th Annual Community Trust Bank Pike County Bowl, was the Campbell County Camels defeating the Belfry Pirates 7-6 in a tough defensive matchup. And then in the nightcap, Breathitt County totally dominated the host school Pikeville Panthers here, 33-0. And for Don Bevins, Ken Hall, I'm Danny Van Hoos, and thanks for being with us. This has been your Intermountain Sports Network.